or business? Do you want to get it in front of hundreds of thousands of people if possible? Well, the answer is here for you right now. Email me ogod@hiphopun.com for just $59 for a limited time only. You can get your brand, business, or song right before a video that we do here on the channel. The email is ogod@hiphopun.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Let's start with the NBA Youngboy. That's a good place to start. I don't know if you've seen this picture. This picture right here. He put this picture out today, and I'll put it on the screen for people, to see it. This comes on the heels of last week, I think it was. He put out a picture of him on the floor. Looked like Xanax pills, in my opinion, on the ground. And a lot of people felt like he was crying out for help. Some people saying this man's this man's that. What are your thoughts? Is he a attention horn? Is he crying out for help? How you feel about NBA Youngboy, man?
I don't know what it is, but I'm tired of seeing this shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's screaming for help. I don't know if he's screaming for attention. It looks like a little bit of both.
Right.
In my opinion. It looks like a little bit of both. It looks like he's screaming out for attention because he's screaming out for help, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wants to get the attention because he needs some type of help or some type of intervention. And maybe he does, but this is what I see. I see a brother sitting in a ranch, riding horses and living a dream life, selling millions and millions of copies of records and things like that, and pretty much having accessible whatever he wants. I see him having one of the heaviest influences on our youth outside of any artist in the game right now.
There you go.
And right now I see him with pills in his mouth, doing all this stuff, whether he's depressed, whether he's crying out for help, whatever the case may be, an influence nonetheless. And he is showing and projecting this to millions and millions of youth. San Francisco is playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday. They're going to walk out with a boombox on their arm, either Trent Williams or Deebo Samuel, and on that boombox will be playing NBA Youngboy.
Ooh.
I don't care what it is. I don't want to see this shit no more. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, before you started going in, you kind of hit on it at the end of what I was going to say. It's promotion. He's promoting this because people are going to look and say, what's that? And they're going to find out what that is in his mouth. And it looks like Xanny bars to me. You know what I mean? It looks like a lot of them in his mouth. And they're going to inquire about it, and they're going to probably find him out on the street. And they're going to think it's cool to do because NBA Youngboy is doing it. Whether he's crying out for help or whatever, it's corny at the end of the day, man. I look at it as kind of promotion and, influencing people to obviously do it because, like you said, his influence is sick on the industry. The kids love him. They absolutely adore this dude. I don't like his music, period. I think it sounds like a bunch of BS. But I'm not hating on the dude. Get your money. You winning. Salute to you. But I know that young kids love him. I know that young kid, like you said, is bumping his music. So it only can be negative in my opinion, and I hate that sound like we're like the old wise grandfather that's saying you shouldn't do that, but it's the truth. Why are you? This is 2 weeks in a row that you're go get the help or stay the hell off of social media. Why keep showing yourself with Xanax pills in your mouth, man? What else is that doing? But one, you might be crying for help, but two is showing people, all right, this is cool, this is fun. You know what I mean? To take some pills and have in my mouth, be on the ground, slumped out. And another thing is a lot of people not talking about the health implications. Like, this dude might OD and die. He could really, that's a lot. You ain't supposed to take it like that. Every pill, whether you get Tylenol, ibuprofen, whatever you get, it tells you what to do in a certain amount. It don't say take 8 and stuff 8 down your throat. It don't say that. So it's like, that's, you could die. You can overdose. Messing around like that. So, yeah, man, I feel bad for the kid. I mean, at the end of the day, because I don't see it. I see it, him going down, spiraling out of control at this point, bro.
And what else pissed me off, and I'll just end on this point, is it's another brother that went online and couldn't do 30 push-ups.
Oh, NBA Youngboy?
Couldn't do 30
Are
push-ups.
you serious? Skinny as here?
And if you talk about him and his physical or whatever the case may be, can easily threaten you by pulling a Draco out and threaten you with blowing your head off, right? And that's what's promoted. So you got a bunch of young boys that rather be suckers and not be able to be physically fit and take care of themselves or be able to take care of themselves with these, but could pull out a gun and destroy and annihilate you, your family, everybody else in one shot because your ego got pushed a little bit. The culture's crazy. and we need intervention. I don't care if we sound old or whatever the case. The culture needs intervention because it's the foundation under us that is going to be the leaders behind or next to us and in front of us from here on out, and we're given this, and it's crazy, bro.
But see, the platforms that he goes on, they just gonna give him, you know, they're gonna drop to their knees for him and praise him, and it's that, and he deserves praise. I'm not saying that.
Hell of an artist, man.
Hell of an artist, always, you know, breaking records, you know, always on the Billboard charts. YouTube videos go crazy. I think he was like the top earning artist on YouTube for a certain many years. But it's like that collateral damage, that stuff that you promote, man. It's no different than him having a Ciroc bottle or a Hennessy bottle pouring. It's the same thing. It's promotion. So whether he thinks it or not, I just hope that, you know, he gets the help and that the people start really speaking up, because there's certain things that we just shouldn't tolerate, man. It has to, like, we shouldn't tolerate every time we turn on our TV, Ice Spice is shaking her ass. Megan Thee Stallion is shaking her ass. Okay, you making money, you're a musician and all that, that's fine, but like, do you give a damn about what you promote to the kids?
Right.
The answer is no, so we should say F you then.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
Word.
We should be like, F you. You don't care what you promoting to the children. You don't care about the image that's upheld. F you. We're not supporting you.
Word.
That's how deep it should get. If you talking about coming out, you know, from the muck and the mire and being, you know, a class that everybody feasts on their carcass, we at the bottom of the totem pole, it's going to take a certain level of accountability. You know what I mean? To rise up out of that. We can't just stop settling for the shaking your ass and all the bullshit and the drug use and the gangster rap and the drill rap. It got to be something that got to be held to a higher standard at some point in time.
Mic drop. I agree 1,000%, bro.
Definitely.
Indeed.
Go ahead. You got it.
Go ahead. What do you think?
Let's talk about Snoop Dogg and Master P.